And with a rocket-like start coming out of the starting blocks, we have the Men's Open A8 final. Again, this was one that came out of a very close race this morning in heats. This is our top 6 seeded crews. Lane 1, Austin. Lane 2, San Diego Rowing Club. Lane 3, Austin. Lane 4, St. Louis. Lane 5, Chicago. And Lane 6, Riverfront Recapture. This is going to be one to watch. Already coming into about 200 meters into the race, it does look like we continue to have contact across all crews. No one's going to give this one up easy. We already start to see the coxswains going from side to side, keeping like pace and keeping track of where everybody is. There's a great shot of lane 6. This is going to be Riverfront Recapture charging out there with Hudson in the blue unis. But here comes lane 4. That's going to be St. Louis with just about a couple seats. Lane 2, San Diego being stroked by Tom Pezic. Again, we've heard this name time and time again. He is a seasoned athlete out here on the course at Rowfest. We'll have to see how he leads his crew coming into this back half 500 meters here in the Men's Masters Open A8 final. It's quite impressive showing such depth in an event. Again, there is contact between so many of these crews here. I think it will be San Diego with that slight advantage going with lane 4 from St. Louis. But let's not write anything off yet, because here comes lane 1, Austin, what looks like an early charge, an early sprint to see if they can get themselves up onto the medal platform. Riverfront Recapture there in lane 6, still hanging on, trying to match the energy that St. Louis is putting out. But San Diego, they are now charging forward at a very high competitive pace here with Austin to the line. They will be the first crews completely within the last 250 meters here. Again, this is exciting, going bow ball to bow ball in lane 1 and 2, and that race for medals for that third place spot is no easy feat either. But here comes to the line. I'm going to give the small advantage to lane 2. That's San Diego, followed by Atlanta in lane 1. And I think Riverfront, just with the last 3 strokes, was able to oust the crew from St. Louis to get on that medal platform. We'll certainly have to check Time Team for official results, but there's the white flag marking that the race is official. But wow, what a quick, speedy race. 2:29. That might be the fastest time that we have seen at the Masters Division this Rowfest. And here it is to the line. Take a look at that. That is San Diego first to the line, only by about a seat and a half over the crew from Atlanta. Next to the line, you start to see Riverfront